welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have the finale for the May MinsGame. We did, Paula and I, decided we were going to do MinsGame for May because it was 31 days. We wanted to get extra stuff out, and boy, boy did we get a lot of stuff out of our homes, and it feels good. For me, it feels really good. It also feels like, as I was going through things, that I got a long way to go. I'm sure other people feel that way. Others have said that they did like 2 weeks and they feel like they have accomplished what they want to accomplish, which I think that is awesome because we all have different lives, different homes, different experiences, and different stuff. So yeah, for some people, 2 weeks is plenty. Other people, it's not even the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. For me, it's not even the tip of the iceberg. It's a drop in the bucket. But everyone that has joined in, they're going to be listed down below. Of course, Paula's going to be listed down there as well. Hopefully I didn't forget anyone. Again, if I did, please let me know. I've been trying to add people as I realized that they were doing this with us, and I'm sure I've missed people, and I apologize for that. It was certainly not my intention. I think if and when I do this again, which I probably will do it in the fall, I'm just going to put a spreadsheet or like a sign-up sheet down there so everyone can put their own information in, because it's hard to, you know, go back through all the comments and make sure I get them all, because I've got like 3 little distractors, plus, you know, everything else going on. So if I did miss you, I really apologize from the bottom of my heart. It was not my intention at all. But let's get into this. These last days were hard. I don't know about anyone else doing this, but every day gets a little bit harder because, yeah, you have to delve just a little bit deeper into things. So for the first picture is going to be day 24. I have a bunch of kids' clothes that either my kids don't fit into anymore or they just don't wear. Most of it is my daughter's stuff. I also have tons of these little headbands that I was originally going to have for my daughter, and I never use them. So those are probably going to be sold in my Etsy shop, so, you know, they can actually get some love, because what's the point of making these things if you're not going to use them? So those will, like I said, get put to good use. The next picture, day 25, that is a lot of socks that my daughter has outgrown and my son's. I have clothes that my daughter just doesn't want to wear. I've got a few shirts that are mine that I don't wear them, so there's no point in keeping them. The next picture is a mishmash of stuff. I can't speak today. I have a robe that I've had forever, and I never use it. I have another robe that is a lot softer and fluffier that I use more frequently. There's a dress, some pants of my son's that don't fit him anymore, shorts that my daughter just doesn't want, pair of shoes that I don't wear because they always pull my socks down, and it drives me crazy. And I'm already crazy enough. I don't need to be any crazier. I have a decorative pillow that someone had gifted to me. I think it was like a Christmas present a few years ago, and it is just not my style, so it's got to go. Well, I appreciate the sentiment of getting a gift. If it's not something that I'm going to use and it's just going to sit in a box somewhere, there's no point in me keeping it. There's a couple more headbands. There are Y2, I don't know, 2 shower curtain hooks, rods, whatever, rings. I think that's what they are. Some hair ties that we don't use. I've got a bunch of paper, like receipts, business cards, you name it, like a bunch of paper stuff that just had to go. Some inserts for like high heel shoes, which I don't wear anymore. I have psoriatic arthritis and my knees are trash, so I don't wear heels. If I wear a wedge every now and again, that's like an amazing thing. I can't do it now with how bad my knees are. 2 organza bags, and I think that is pretty much everything for that picture. Going on to day, what are we on? 24 to 5, 27. I have to count them. I raided my drawer. Being an avid panner, which that is pretty much what my channel is about for the most part, I save bottles, sprayers, containers, pans, things that I feel the potential that I can reuse, especially when frankening or just repressing. And I have an entire drawer full of stuff, and I rated that one and decided there's a lot that I just don't need. I have way more in my drawer still. There's no need for all of these things. There's a pair of tweezers that they're just flimsy and I just don't even use them. I wouldn't even use them for like putting on nail rhinestones or anything like that. I don't need that stuff. I've got plenty already, and I'm happy with what I still have. And then 2 like travel size mirrors. I just don't need them. I still probably have like a dozen other mirrors that size. I don't need those. All right, moving on to the next one. My husband got into the action here. I told him what I was doing, and he gave me 9 of his t-shirts that he says that he no longer wants, so we are going to donate those. I have a tank top of mine I don't need, another pair of my daughter's socks that no longer fit her, and a bunch of hair ties that either she doesn't like or just don't fit in her hair anymore, because she's got a lot of hair like her mommy. A lot of people call her Mini Jess, and well, yeah, we have the same hair. All right, so the next picture is kind of bittersweet. That's for day 29. There's a lot of clothes that were hand-me-downs for my daughter that it's just not her style. She's not even in this size yet, but we go through things when people give them to us. Usually we do it right away, but life has been so busy in this past year that I have bags and bags of stuff that I haven't had a chance to go through. I was able to go through a couple of bags. These are things that she just will not wear or use. Some old socks that no longer fit her. There is a hair tie that's kind of like stretched out and no good anymore. A Christmas card that was written out to one of my kids from, I don't know, elementary school or preschool that has probably been in this house 2 or 3 years. And yeah, there's no need to keep that. And the bittersweet part about it is the horse on top. It's my daughter's horse, and she absolutely adores it. The problem is she always, every time she plays with it, she hits either her brothers, herself, the dog, us. Sometimes it's on purpose, sometimes it's not. So while she really enjoys it, she uses it too often as a weapon, and we don't need that in our house. We got a lot of chaos going on as it is. So as much as it saddens me to get rid of that, because we bought that when we went to Williamsburg to Busch Gardens. It was a souvenir. It got to go, because I can't have her using it as a weapon. And I know there's going to be parents out there that are like, teach her right, which we do. We absolutely do. But she is way headstrong. And yeah, we've given her chance after chance of taking it away, earning it back, having to take it away to earn it back. And it's becoming almost like a daily thing. And I'm sad. I'm very sad about that one, but it's got to go. Moving on to the next one. It's actually going to be 2 pictures, because the first picture wouldn't, like, the items in the first picture wouldn't fit in for day 30 with the other 28 items. So the first picture for day 30 is actually my daughter's old car seats. And because we actually have 3 vehicles, but we only ever used 2 vehicles to take the kids in. So yeah, I'm kind of sad about that too, because it's an era that's gone, and I'm not having any more kids, like, ever. So yeah, it's time to let those go. Those will be donated. They're still in very good shape. And the rest of day 30 is a lot of randomness. One is a mat that goes under one of those car seats. I got rid of the other one, I think last week or the week before. I just didn't know where this one was. There is a hood for a coat that I no longer have. A diaper changing mat, which went right in the trash after I took this picture. A thermometer that uses on the forehead when you have babies. 2 nail clippers that are so tiny, they're hard to hold on to. Little tiny, like, I don't know how many's in there. I only counted as 1. Little nail files, they're like this big. And yeah, I don't need those anymore. I can use regular nail files on my kids, regular clippers on my kids now. Okay, the mouthwash is crazy. I was in my lower level going through some old boxes and stuff, and I saw that in there. I don't know how many years it's been in there opened. I put that there to take the picture, and it promptly went in the trash after that. My daughter had some cardboard that she was coloring on. That one recycles. Tons of like flashcards for the alphabet and stuff like that. we don't even have the whole alphabet anymore. So there's also some where you can match up the pictures, some where have numbers on them, just like a whole bunch of different ones. And those have to go. Some cows that we got at a baseball game, and some hats and visors we got at a baseball game. So those are all gone, and yeah, good riddance. We need to get rid of it. And the last picture. Again, I was scraping the bottom of the barrel looking for things. I have an old, it's kind of like an ottoman. It was from my German mother-in-law. It's very soft and squishy, and she gave it to us. She used to keep it in her house. When she changed her furniture, she didn't want to keep it anymore. So she gave it to us. And as much as I appreciate it, that's not really something that we're going to use. If I was to put that out in my living room, my dog would chew it in a heartbeat. The kids would probably jump on it thinking, you know, hey, this is fun. And they would probably split it open. And it's made of leather. It's very nice. So it's going to get donated to someone that's going to actually appreciate it. Same with the, wow, tablecloth. Yes, that's the word, Jessica. That is below that. Again, it was given to me from my mother-in-law. It used to be her, part of her collection. I don't have a table that size. I also don't use tablecloths because they would be a disgusting mess after just one meal with my children. So those had to go. Tons of hair accessories, headbands, hair ties, banana clips. Does anybody remember banana clips from like the 80s, 90s era? I think it was the 80s. Yeah, somehow I still had some of those in my house. And I didn't live here at that time. So they must have just got shoved in a box somewhere. They're gone. An old ring box, another jewelry pouch. Let's see, a hairbrush, a couple more straws, some paper. And I got, of all things, some hair extensions that were sent to me for review. Those things are almost black. They're like the darkest brown to like just shy of black, which like even my natural color is much lighter. I have like a mid-tone ashy brown hair. Those would never match me. And yeah, they had to go. So they're going to be out of here. And an old calculator that's like a clip, so you can clip it on like a notebook or something. I will never use it. I have a calculator on my phone, so I don't need that. So that is all 31. Good googly moogly. That was a lot of stuff. It was hard and worth it at the same time. So I am glad to have all this stuff out. I'm really looking forward to doing this again later in the year. And I think for me, the reason this was so hard is I don't know how other people declutter, but when I get into clutter mode, I just want to like immerse myself in it, and I don't want to pick one thing on day one. It was hard to only pick one thing for day one, and then you know you would get into declutter mode and you're like, I want to get all of this stuff out, and like I really had to rein myself in on certain days, and other days I really had to push myself hard to find things. So that's why like there were straws on multiple days and hair ties on multiple days, because I could only take what was supposed to be for that specific day. It is hard for me to declutter that way, but at the same time, doing it this way and having a set number of products or items or whatever that I had to get for that specific day, it did push me on some days. So there's positives and negatives to doing it this way. I will still continue to declutter even if I don't do another MinsGame like for June. I will still be decluttering. I'm going to be decluttering for the rest of my life. I'm curious how everyone else did with their decluttering this past month. I do think I will do this again because, like I said, it does push me on the days that I need it to push me, and I tend to go back to the places where I really wanted to continue to declutter. So for me, it was a success. I do need to do a whole lot more. So yeah, I'm going to keep going with it. And then if I do another one in the fall, I will let you guys know ahead of time to see who wants to join in. But I have a feeling I probably will be doing it again. Wow, I can't talk. All right, I am going to list everyone that has joined in down below. Of course, Paula's going to be listed down there, and if you want to go check her out. And I encourage you all to keep decluttering. If you have way too much stuff in your life and it gives you anxiety, definitely just go through your stuff, get rid of what you don't need, what you don't love, and what someone else can possibly use, and you know, just donate it. All right, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.